This I wanna nail sports to the bone. Top blogger, top YouTube channel. No matter which sports, yeah, we got it covered. Subscribe and hit the notification bell.
What's up, my wonderful peeps? Sports to the bone here again, man. Shout out to all the viewers, subscribers, and the followers. Big up on yourself. All right, my viewers and subscribers. So there are two cricketing stories that I want to take a look at in this video. But I must warn you guys, I am having a little bit of cold. So I am hoping that you guys will be able to hear me. Actually left from the Kingston area, went to the country. So I guess the difference in the breeze and all of that sort of, allow me to become stuffy. But the work must go on. So we're still going to see if we can force through it. Hopefully you guys will be able to hear me clearly. All right, so the two things that we want to talk about in this video, my viewers and subscribers, we see where last night I was actually watching the news, the sports news, and I saw an interview. Well, I heard an interview with Coach Phil Simmons, and he was talking about the situation with Chris Gayle and why he was not selected to be a part of the squad to take on Ireland, which would have given him his farewell game. All right, so we're going to be taking a look at that. And we also see where England and Wales Cricket Board, they showed us how it is done, as they have summoned, six of their players, to leave the franchise league and return home as they get ready to take on West Indies, to tour West Indies. So we're going to be looking at that. But before we go any further, my viewers and subscribers, as per usual, I'm going to ask you to hit that subscribe button. If you are listening and you have not yet subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, man. Also, make sure that you leave a like and drop a comment. All right, so let's get straight into it now, my viewers and subscribers. So, as I said, I was listening to sports news last night, Primetime Sports on TVJ, and I heard interview that was done by Coach Phil Simmons. Not sure if it was the same interview that he gave on the Mason and Guest show, where he was talking about Hetmeyer and thing, but I actually heard this part of the interview last night. He was saying that basically as a unit they were looking to select the best team possible, the strongest team possible, right? And as we know, Coach Phil Simmons is now a part of that selection unit, an interim selection unit that was put together. So he will be able to talk about selecting players and all of that. Now, as we know, the squad came out, which is to take on Ireland, and Gayle was not named to be a part of that squad. Basically, Coach Phil Simmons said that they are planning to select the team on merit, and that is how it should always be. So I don't know why I would need to explain that. A team should always be selected on merit. But I guess with West Indies team, we don't know when they said they're selecting the team on merit. So I guess he had to come out and clarify that. He said that Chris would have to prove himself to be at that level still to make it on the team. And we know we have a lot of fans of Gayle and a lot of fans of West Indies cricket in general. And people will have their opinion. People will say that whether he's in form or not, he should make the team, and he should be selected to get the farewell game. Because people will have their own opinion. So I'm not going to fight people on that. Right? He also went on to say that he can't guarantee that Gayle will get the opportunity in the future, to have his farewell game, as he is just a member of the interim team selection team that was put together. But he's thinking that they need to select the strongest team on merit at the moment to take on Ireland going into England, and he thinks that the team that was selected, that is the strongest team based on merit as we speak. I know some of the people will not only Guyanese people, but people that are actually fans of Hetmeyer and Rutherford, they will ask, how is it that those guys, feel fitness test and we are not hearing about the other people? Well, those are the guys that they reported on. So we can only speculate as to if people like Pollard, and those guys are able to pass that yo-yo test that they are talking about. That will always be a topic for discussion or for debate until we get some proof that these players are actually getting the level that they get in the level that is required. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't want to go down into this fitness thing too much because I spoke about it yesterday with the Hetmeyer situation. But I can understand people thinking and wondering how is it that, especially in the World Cup the other day when they said that you have to be fit to be selected, how is it that people like Rampal and Gayle and Pollard and these guys look the way they look and they were able to pass a fitness test over Rutherford? People are going to ask those things. So I don't know. let me continue, my viewers and subscribers. Now, Coach Phil Simmons in the interview, he also praised Gayle, talking about the fact that he would have achieved a lot for us and thing like that. He's a legend of the game, but the interim team believe that the strongest possible team is necessary as they look to build and I am assuming he's thinking that they are looking to build towards England going into the World Cup that will be coming on later on. You understand? So I don't know, my viewers and subscribers. So him saying that they are selecting the strongest possible team. You know what he's basically saying. The fact that a couple people were not selected and they said that they are selecting the team based on merit. You know what they are saying. Even though they didn't come out and say it clearly, you know exactly what they are saying. So all those who are actually wondering whether or not the coach would have come out and said something about this Chris Gayle issue, there you have it, my viewers and subscribers. The team was selected on merit and they selected the strongest possible team because they want to build towards the future. So that is the answer there. And the coach said that he cannot guarantee a farewell game in the future as, he's only a member of the interim team and they are working with the strongest thing right now. So the future will have to take care of the future. You understand? So that is basically what Coach Phil Simmons had to say, my viewers and subscribers. So I will leave that right there. I won't add nor take away. You understand? I won't add nor take away anything from it. I just go and drop it right there. Now, moving on to the next story that I want to share with you guys. Now, it is good to see when cricket boards and their players, they have a genuine understanding. Yeah, I just hearing my voice while I'm recording, guys. Once again, I must apologize for this sound. I tell you, boy, moving from one part of the country to the next really seems as if it hamper my thing there, Seems as if I'm getting old. Anyways, let us continue. Now, as I said, it's good to see when cricket boards and their players, they are able to come to genuine mutual understanding, because we see where England, they have summoned a couple of their players from the Big Bash League to return home as they plan to travel the Caribbean, and I know one will say that, boy, England and Wales Cricket Board, they take care of their players. The contracts are solid, so players have to return once they summon them. I don't know when West Indies will get to that level, but let me just read this article that was published. So it says that England T20 stars recall from the Big Bash League, early. So it says several Big Bash clubs will lose their England imports for the rest of the KFC Big Bash League 11 finals after they were summoned home by the England Cricket Board. So the article says a host of Big Bash League clubs are scrambling to find replacement players after the England and Wales Cricket Board summoned home members of their T20 squad early ahead of the tour of West Indies later this month. They say 6 players, including Sydney Thunder's Sam Billings and Sakim Mahmood, were named in England's T20 international squad late last month. But they had been expected to only miss their club's final 2 regular season matches, but because of the protocol to leave and quarantine and all of that, they had to return home. And they're saying that with the England team required to assemble in the UK on January 15 for a flight to Barbados, they had to come in. So a couple of players, people like Sam Billings, as I said earlier, Mahmoud, Garton, another one, Chris Jordan, well, he had returned home earlier, James Vince, Timal Mills, and Reese Topley. These are a couple of the guys that had to return, that were summoned to return home as they look to put together a unit to come on tour West Indies. And as we see that, my viewers and subscribers, I really applaud them because of how their organization is run. I know that they are not on top of the world now, especially where their red ball cricket is concerned, but at least they are still trying to do the thing in a civil way. You understand? And I know with contracts with players signed, once you're someone, you have to return. It would almost be like how the Africa Cup of Nations, with the African players, how their thing is set. Once it reached around about this time of the season, English Premier League teams, especially, they are always fretting because the likes of Sadio Mane, Mohamed Salah, and a lot more of the other guys, people like Eric Bailly have to return home to play in the Africa Cup of Nations. So we understand England Cricket Board calling home their players. I don't know if West Indies will ever reach to that level because, you see, because of how we are performing and things like that, people will not sign away their freedom. So we are always going to have that back and forth and things. But people like Billings and all of those guys, James Vince, they are established players in the T20 franchise cricket. So, England definitely, they are looking to bring them in to make sure that they have a strong unit. But yeah, my viewers and subscribers, that is basically it. Not going to draw out this one too much more because, as I said, guys, I'm not feeling too hot, you see me? Not feeling too good at all. So, going to leave this one right here for now. Sports to the bone. Keeping you informed, guys. Please remember to like and share and subscribe, You see me? Big up on yourself. I'm out.